So I was going to make a video about jealousy, but then I was like, that can wait. Let's talk about this leech normally called insecurity. It's not like कि इसकी कोई research हुई है ऐसे by professionally. मैंने खुद भी try किया है, and this is something that works for me a lot. Whenever I feel like I'm getting insecure about something, I take action in the first 5 minutes. Because if I don't, then the thoughts will continue being multiplied by a number that I'm not aware of, and it will get hard for me to deal with it. Say after 5 days, and even then if I don't take actions after first 5 days, then गए 3-4 महीने उसी उलझन में, क्योंकि बधाई हो राय का पहाड़ बन चुका है, तो राय को टक करके पहले ही उड़ा देना चाहिए. Hello and welcome back to the Poetry Vlogs by Nitya. I've got a lip infection, hence the mask. Talking and smiling have been a task lately, but fortunately I can speak clearly now. It will take 15 days according to the doctor for my lip to recover, and I've already broken the chain of my consistency, and I can't continue doing that any longer. So yeah, let's talk about today's video. Insecurity, huh? Let's get into it. So what I do is I judge myself for insecurities I have. So the other day I noticed that my stomach wasn't as flat as before, and it was like a full pot belly. And here's the thing, I've been body shamed for being too thin and then too fat. I was never fat, like literally never. The fat they considered was just me, 64 kg? And I'm 5'7" by the way, so it was really fine. And then I lost 8 kg because of lung infection within 3 months, and then their parade about me being too thin started. So I started being very conscious about my shape because of it. So when this thought knocked on my door saying, Nit, it's huge, you gotta do something about it. And my first reaction was, but I am doing everything. I am eating clean, there is no junk food in my diet, I'm working out regularly, I walk twice a day, I am doing yoga, I am journaling, I am meditating, doing pranayam, focusing on my overall health. And I'm not even overworking myself, which is new by the way. I'm taking proper rest, I'm sleeping now. Like what else I am supposed to do? And the voice was like, nah, you're not doing enough. And the statement simply meant starve yourself. Something I have done in past. I have watched my calories. I remember when I used to fast during Navratri for 9 days. Something I have been doing since I was 9 years old. I used to eat like half a chapati because I'm fat. So the voice saying that I'm not doing enough, that forced me to go in the spiral that I have kicked out of my sight. 3 minutes in and I'm like, wait, are you out of your mind? So what do you have a belly? You're feeling better than before, you weren't sleeping enough and now you are. And all the positive stuff. And then the egoistic in me was like, isse insecure hogi tu. Like, you have been on your healing journey for a year now and this, itna low standard hai tera. And I felt shame, literally shame, by my own thoughts. Wow. The egoistic in me was like, what are you, 19? And it was a really judgy tone. Because it simply implies that all the work, tears, self-hate train, experiences, wisdom, mistakes, and growth means nothing to me. It was like, are you really gonna throw it all because a thought said something to you? Like what would you have said if it was a person? You would have rolled your eyes, and if you had been in a jesting mood, you would have joked about how stupid their comment was, and would have laughed right at their face, or would have ignored it because इनका तो रोज का है, कहने का कोई फायदा नहीं है. So what's stopping you from doing the same to that thought? The thought is as special as the people who pass comments on your body. The egoistic in me was like, if you wanna get insecure, at least bring something better on the table. Don't put me to shame. And honestly, after that I was like, bhad mein jao. I'm doing everything I can and I feel healthy, so fuck yourself somewhere else. And to no one's surprise, it went away. You have to scold yourself. You have to have high standards. And you know what's funny? I was bloated. I realized this after a day because my period is around the corner. Just imagine, I would have wasted so much of my time. The thing is, the problem wasn't my body. It was with my thoughts. And we have an advantage at this. We can change our thoughts. When a voice in you says that it's ugly, you can say, yes it is. Or maybe it is. But I find it beautiful. Taking back control is what we all need to do. And it frees you from this dark mental place that you might enter if you do entertain these thoughts. I don't judge myself for anything. Like, I could like something so hideous that thousands of people might have rejected it. And my response will be like, if it makes you happy, then go and buy it. That's it. There will be no second thought. But man, dare I have any insecurities and I will be so judgy. My first response will be like, seriously? This? You can do better. You've got that in you. But here's the thing about doing better. It takes efforts, time, and hard work. And I would never put it in the work for having better insecurities. So I'll simply move on by saying, I'm time poor. There, I'm free. And it's not like I haven't shared this with anyone. I shared this with a few of my friends and they laughed at me because I can't be body shamed. Apparently, I'm not fat enough to feel that. And let me tell you one thing. The people who body shamed me were the ones who needed to lose weight. They all were overweight. Like literally everyone. At that time, I didn't realize that they were projecting. I do now, thankfully. Even now, I don't have the body they want me to have. So everybody thinks it's fine to constantly remind me and comment on my body that I need to gain more weight because according to them, I don't look good enough. And they comment all sort of things. I've been told to gain weight because it's embarrassing to be this thin. I weigh 60 kg. I'm completely content with it. I really like how my body looks now. Honestly, I've never felt so healthy in my life. And again, those who can't face their true selves, they try to force that accountability into someone else's consciousness. Listen, it would take me a minute to snap at them, pass comment about their body. Believe me, they would literally cry. I can make them cry because जो सुन सकता है वो सबसे ज़्यादा सुना सकता है. And honestly, they can't even do anything about except labeling me as बदतमीज. I don't react not because I'm scared or so, but I know if I will continue this conversation that I have no interest to be a participant of, they will give their 110% justifying their words. And the only thing they will come up with कि इतने पतले लोगों पे कपड़े अच्छे नहीं लगते. Seriously, इतना ही दिमाग है उनका. It doesn't affect me anymore because I have constantly, every single day, worked on my mindset. That's the only thing I can control, and that's the only thing that will make things easy and sensible for me. And yes, there is no shortcut, but you know what? The results are long lasting. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video was helpful to you. I was going to upload something about jealousy, but when I was on my usual evening walks and I started thinking about how I handled the situation, and I was appreciating myself with that when a voice in me said, make a video on it and post it. I was like, okay, after the jealousy one, I will. And it was like, no, before it. So yeah, I did. Hit the like button if you liked it. Comment down your views, would love to read them. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Till then, be amazing. Get your shit together. I love you. Bye. I'm so fucking tired of this mask, honestly.